One of my greatest desires is to help change the way that we all view punishing and teaching. I'm Dr. Beth Long with Works of Wonder Therapy, and here's an example of what I'm talking about. I was working with a family whose child had had heart surgery, which led her to have a language delay, some social anxiety, and a lot of nervousness in large crowds. Their pediatrician looked at it like disrespect and defiance. He told them to punish her and actually spank her for not greeting people. I told them to look at it like a lack of skill. I encouraged them to have her practice greeting people, first with her parents, then with extended family, and then expecting her to do it with friends and eventually strangers. That's two very different approaches, but I think mine is much more at the heart of God. Let me tell you something I wish every teacher, every parent, every grandparent, and every caregiver could hear. There are 27 verses on punishment in the Bible, and only one of them refers to positive punishment, which means adding a painful experience so that a behavior decreases. The other 26 verses are related to teaching the child the skill that is missing. What we've taught incorrectly in the church is to focus on the one verse and not on the other 26 verses. This is something that we as a community have to change. What we know from research is that positive punishment doesn't lead to permanent behavior change. It does reduce bad behavior, but what it doesn't do is teach children the way they should have behaved instead. One of the most important things that we have to do as parents is model and create opportunities for repetitions. Children learn through repetitive experiences, just like that little girl would learn how to greet people and talk to them through repetitively practicing how to do so. So when you read about the rod in scripture, I want you to remember it's much more about guidance than harm. It's about leading a child to wisdom by teaching them what they don't know yet instead of punishing them for what they can't do. Children don't get better when they're scared. They get better when they're supported. Parents, I know you're exhausted, and I know how hard parenting is. And when Satan tries to whisper that lie that you're failing, I want you to remember the truth of Psalm 37. The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall because the Lord holds them by the hand. Follow me as we learn together how to release fear, teach with intention, and give God the rest.